Hey, my name is Chase Satrowski. I'm a real estate broker with Kentwood City Properties in Denver, Colorado. Today we're going to be going over my favorite properties that newly listed this week between $750,000 all the way up to $1 million. Thank you all for the support so far. I really appreciate it. If you guys like this or any of my other videos, please make sure to like, subscribe, and follow. So we're always able to keep our bearings. We're always going to leave from our city center at Kentwood City Properties. We're in the heart of downtown, right across the street from Union Station. 619 North Lafayette Street is in Denver. It's listed at $950,000. Its total square footage is 2,812, and it's a 4-bed, 3-bath. Let's see it on the map. All right, over to this property, which is just going to be north of 6th. We've talked about 6th quite a bit, but let's talk about it some more. These places are of high enough caliber that I don't think I'm ever going to get sick of talking about them. I just wish that there were more things to go to on 6th. That were as good. So you got Fawn 6, you got Fruition right here, and just down the way you have Don's. Check them out. Let me know what you think. I'm a big fan of those places. So closer up on the property, 6 is going to be a main drag, but you're insulated by a couple properties, so you shouldn't hear very much road noise from that. Lafayette's really not a main like a cut through, so anything like that. You got some really nice mature trees around you and a nice generous yard and an alley. So let's take a look at the inside in our Home Scout close-up. I like how open and airy this one feels. Some of the pictures don't necessarily give that feeling, but I really am a big fan of this place. The location's great, but just kind of the openness really is what got my attention on it. At $950, it seems a little high, but I haven't looked at the comps, so I'm going off of a gut instinct there. And this is such a cool deck. I think this is a humongous selling feature of this property, is that deck outside. So often, this upper outside area is never used. Take advantage of all that if you can, and use it. When it's up and out and light like this, really lends itself to being used more often than if it were just kind of plopped down there at the bottom with weird pavers that are eventually going to get unsettled. And this is sweet. Put a couple heaters up on there and you're in business. So considering the area, considering that reaction that I get from this place, kind of open, airy, light, 950 seems a little high, but yeah. Pull comps, probably justifiable, maybe. Who knows? I do, once I look. 909 Madison Street is in Denver. It's listed at $895,000. The total square footage is 2,518, and it's a 4-bed, 3-bath. Let's see it on the map. Over to Congress Park. So, this place is great. I'm super pumped about showing it to you because it's kind of in that same little pocket where you've got kind of the best of both worlds, along Colorado and along Colfax. So, and you got your own little sub-business district. So right here, this is where TAG is in Siena. But if you go a little bit further up, the place I like to showcase is the Denver Biscuit Company. So they have biscuits of anything you can imagine, and they are, you eat them with your eyes first, and then your stomach wants to burst after you're done with them. They're amazing, but they're dangerous. So let's go back to the property. Down. Don't let that distance fool you. This is a great area to walk around and ride your bike, and it's a minimum Uber at most. Properties around here are going to be super solid. So with that being said, let's take a look at the inside in our Home Scout close-up. Beefy. I feel like this bungalow is described as beefy. Just bold brick throughout. If I say any more words that start with B, you're probably going to want to reach through the screen and slap me. But everything in this place is just super, super beefy and bold. All the wood accents. Imagine what this place looked like before those were painted. Woo! There'd be a ton of wood grain. Cool ceilings there. This place just has a ton of details. So the countertops are what they call leathered granite. You either love it or you hate it in my experience. So just be aware of that. One thing that is a must in my house is tons of windows in the bathroom, especially ones that I can look out of while I'm on the throne. So this place checks that criteria. So that's why it's on the list. I love that feature of just, you don't feel vulnerable. You could see out and people could see in, which is the best part. So yeah, this place is great. It's got 4 of them right in the bathroom. Super beefy bungalow right in Congress Park. I wish that neighborhood started with a B. Beefy bungalow in Congress Park. 14495 Foothill Road is in Golden. It's listed at $850,000. The total square footage is 3,384, and it's a 5-bed, 4-bath. Let's see it on the map. All right, over to Golden. So this place is so cool, man. And then the location's really rad too. So it's kind of tucked away, kind of set apart. Perfect for a golfer if you guys are interested in joining a club. Rolling Hills is going to be just to your west over here. And the closest place that I would really recommend, so the Zone is an experience in and of itself, but really cool. But New Terrain Brewing is incredible. It's brand spanking new, so much so that it's not even built yet in Google Earth. So I'll give you an idea. But beers are phenomenal there. So let me put it this way. If you can make it past the Zone, check out New Terrain. But check out the Zone too, especially on a nice summer day. They got live bands outside, really, really fun. So closer up to the property, you're going to be able to find all sorts of trails that lead you up onto South Table right here. So you're going to be super, super close to any kind of hiking. But the biggest selling point of this place is, along with the style, is going to be the view. The view's incredible, and the pictures show you plenty of that. So let's take a look at the inside in our Home Scout close-up. Don't touch it. This land is absolutely prime. So I hope they don't scrape this thing, but because man, it is so cool inside. I mean, they just need to have a television running The Big Lebowski on repeat in this place. It just, so they say Frank Lloyd Wright inspired Mid-Mod. I guess that's justifiable. I think with a certain few smart updates through this place. Oh my God. That wood grain, man. So cool. Yeah. So we could scroll through all these. It's a mid-century modern, tucked right up in next to South Table in Golden. Super rare find. $850 for this view. Let me get to the view. You're going to be looking, I mean, it's not the greatest. You have the entire view of all of Metro Denver. So the view's where it's at. So Mid-Mod tucked up in South Table. Gorgeous. All right, that's it for this week. If you guys have any questions about these or any other properties in or around Denver, let me know. If you like these or any of my other videos, please like, subscribe, and follow. I'm Chase, and that's this week's Rundown.